What's good, my people? It's Pooh Bear with GSO WOS, and this is the GSO WOS podcast, where all we talk about is whiteout survival, mainly. And I want to thank you. This is episode 2. And if you're listening, you are amazing. But today I want to go back in time. Right, I'm going to get in my DeLorean. I'm going to go back in time only a few weeks because we're talking about a few of the videos that we released. 2 specifically. One is concerning bear trap, and the other is just talking about mega whales. Now, this absolutely threw me off. I didn't think the bear trap was going to get the views that it did and the comments. I mean, a lot of people have a lot to say about it, and it just sort of threw me off. So I want to play at least a few of the clips for you that's from that video, and then I want to talk about some of these comments and to address them. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll play the whole thing for you. How long is that video? I think it's only about 8 minutes, but this is the bear trap video audio that you're going to get from that video. Check it out. So we're talking bear trap, and we're trying to figure out how we can have the best score possible when we're doing it. But there's a few things I think we need to look at. You have your pets, you have your experts, and of course you have your heroes. Every video you're going to find and you're going to look at is all going to be about your heroes. And anything that you look up, it's going to tell you that if you're a pay-to-win player, you want to do Geronimo, Maya, and Bradley. Now, I do use Geronimo and Maya. I just switch it up myself. I don't know. I get better results. I do Hendrick inside of my lineup. But there is nothing wrong with you doing Bradley, but let me explain why. If you have a high-level Hendrick, and you have, a good, weapon size, if it's a 8, 9, 10, it's going to do more damage, and here's why. So, the first thing you always have to look at is the skills on any hero. So, first skill, defense, nothing. That does nothing for us. Defense, nothing for us. Damage, work together with Hendrick's marksman to launch an attack, dealing 40% damage to all enemies. So, that is good for bear trap because it's all about marksman and damage. I do like it, but it's not the key reason. It is the weapon. When you go down here and you look at expedition, it says rally troop attack by 12.5. So even though he is a great joiner, he's usually on every alliance's join list. For my rally that I launch, he does rally troop attack increase. I would like to get him to 10 because he'd be great for the bear. Now, let's look at Maya. Let's go look at the weapon. Increasing rally troop attack by 12.5. That is what I'm interested in for my rallies that I'm launching. So now that's 2 characters that increase that number. Now, most times they're going to tell you that, you're going to go with Bradley. Let's take a look. His skill. So, increase attack by 25% for all troops. So, it's yours. It's even the people that are joining you. Then you're increasing your infantry and your lancers. You send so little of them, I don't think that's too impressive. And then 30% for all troops for 2 turns every 4 turns. So, that only happens once in a while. His weapon, when you look at expedition, it's about defense. So that's why I'm not sold on him. I mean, I get that he helps. If you don't have Hendrick, of course you're going to use him. Now, let's say you are free to play. You have built up your Hector. The reason people are saying use Hector as his piece, let's look at his skills. So damage taken down doesn't help. Infantry damage up doesn't really do much for us. Marksman damage up 100% once you have him at skill 5. That is great. His last one, damage up. So he has a 25% chance of dealing 200% damage. That is great, but it's only going to happen 1 out of 4 times, basically, if it's 25%. So you're free to play. You are going to be doing Maya, you are going to be doing Hector, and you're going to be doing Bradley. Bradley you got from the spinny wheel, so you should have him pretty much maxed out. You're going to want your players to be 5-star. Now, for me, like I said, I do Hendrik. Of course, I do Maya because of her weapon again, and then I also do Geronimo. It would be nice to have a 5-star Geronimo because he'd be stronger, but his weapon increase rally. Again, that's the key word, rally, troop attack by 12.5. Now, each alliance is going to have a different setup for who they want joiners to be. So when you look at ours here, this is who they allow, right? So I lead with Sonya, Magnus. I have Bradley, Jasser, Soyo, and Jesse. So those are my joiners. Now, stars matter as joiner. I believe if you have an epic and orange character and you have a higher weapon, I think that does help you, but it's really about the stars and it's about their skills. At least 4-star, 5-skill joiners. Every alliance, everywhere, is going to have Jasser, Soyo, and Jesse. And then you also have to watch on your ratios. So when I start a rally, I do the 169 marksman. You always want way more marksman than I do 1,000 for infantry and lancer. Because I put on my pet buffs and my city buffs, I'm able to increase this on the fly. So I'll add a few more marksmen, a few more lancer every rally. But let's look at your pets. 2 specifically, right? Because all of them, look at the lion. So every pet does help with attack, but there's 2 very specific just for bear trap, but also others, like anything where you're starting a rally and joining a rally. It is going to be the Snow Ape, increase squad capacity by 10,500 for 2 hours. So this is how many I can send as a joiner. So you want to get this high, especially if you're concentrating mainly on being a bear trap person. Your Rhino rally capacity, we're back to that, is increased by 130,000 for 2 hours. So you want that built up as high as you can go with it. Now, let's talk about your experts. Cyril is made specifically for this, and that you see that when you look at her skills. Bear Hunt rally capacity, 300,000. Getting more XP after Bear Trap. Getting more Essence Stones after Bear Trap, of course. Bear Trap deployment capacity. Of course, you want that maxed out. Again, we want to send the most possible. But we also want to get her special skill up. And it shows it right here. That's why I have her at the max level, troop attack. We want attack higher and higher every single time because that's what's giving us higher stats in Bear Trap. Our pay to win, really, is Romulus. He's crazy expensive. Troop attack and defense, 3%. So the more I keep building it, it's just going to keep adding up. So you can't just be focused on your heroes. You have to look at your heroes, your experts, and your pets. That's what we need to know. If you want to be good at Bear, then be an expert at Bear. Know all of the things that you need to hit as hard as possible. All right. So I know that was kind of long, but those are just the highlights of the video. If you want to see the entire video, of course, we have it on our YouTube channel. You can go check it out. But that pretty much explains what the video was about and my feelings on Bear Trap. Now, the crazy part about it, right, is we had a comment. Well, we had a few, right? But the first one, VodKing6663, showed differences between Hendrik and Bradley bear damage. Vodrick, I am actually working on that. I'm trying to do a comparison, but I want to get enough data so I can actually put that in the Bear Trap update video that I am working on now. But you got to remember, you can only do about 5 rallies within a bear trap. So I'm going to need, 3 or 4 bear traps to really get the data that I want to be able to come up with. But I appreciate you going ahead and giving that comment. I 100% want to know if I'm right about Hendrik or if Bradley truly is just the best. And with the Gen 10 heroes coming out, I do believe that they're saying one of them is even better to use than Bradley. But we'll take a look at that in a different video. Now, Elise I hope I'm saying your name right. Your message to me says, you're wrong about one thing at the moment, and that is that the defense reduction works very well on the bear. Because the bear has no health, but it does have defense. So when you use your city buff defense reduction, you'll notice a significant increase in your damage your rally deals to the bear. So Hendrik is actually a good joiner, and his first skill isn't useless. You should try reducing defense by 10% or 20% to see that in your next bear. Alicia, thank you. I was not aware of that. That's what makes this community just so cool, because I'm no guru. I don't know it all. I am continuously learning from you guys, and I am going to try that. So in that same video I'm talking about, the bear trap update, I am also going to run only my normal city and pet buffs that I have that are for damage. And I'm gonna look at my scores. Then I'm going to run it, and I'm going to turn on my pet defense buffs and my city defense buffs and see if that changes at all. But I want to get a good subset to see what kind of what's what. And I'm going to cover that in that next video. But your suggestion is amazing. Thank you. Now, the last comment that I'm highlighting here is probably tweaking. I hope I said that right. Some good, some very bad information. First of all, the only joiner that matters is the one in the first slot and the top right skill. Others have no effect at all. Well, probably tweaking. Thank you. I was aware that, it really only matters on that first hero that you put in the far left slot. I was not aware that it only matters on the top right skill, because that is a little confusing, because you do have some heroes that your alliance approves and says you could use these, but you look at that top right skill for Expedition and it basically is more about defense. Now, maybe that goes back to what Elise was saying, that defense does matter. I was not aware of that. So I definitely am going to add that to the next video, and we're going to highlight it. I just want to have some data behind it. But yeah, no, that video definitely got a lot of comments. Some of these came from GSO Game Time, others came from GSO WOD. Yeah, it blows my mind. So thank you guys so much. Now, the next video, and we're really not going to take a look at the video itself, but this is talking about the mega whales. Now, I mean, we all love, you're driving, you see a car accident, you can't help but stare to see what's going on with it. That's kind of what mega whales are to me. I can't get over it. I mean, I'm sure everyone is the same way. You see that blue diamond globe or the gold globe, you're looking at power where it's like 15 billion and 14, and I mean, these numbers are just absurd. That's why I like to kind of watch what's going on with mega whales. I like to look at the events when it comes to SVS and whatnot. Do they win more than they lose? How do they do in Dragon Tyrant? I know I'm stuttering here, but to have a gold globe, they're saying that you spent $750,000 around to get it. Can you imagine a mobile game that you're spending? I mean, I can't even imagine a mobile game being $10,000. I mean, all the Warcraft and the COD, the Call of Duty and all these other games that I spend money on buying, it does not come close to what I have been spending in Whiteout Survival. Nowhere near. I want to look at the numbers. When you compare the revenue that Whiteout Survival is making, opposed to, let's say, Call of Duty and World of Warcraft, these giant titles, giant games, is it even remotely close? But There is, the whales that we were watching back when we first started doing these videos was Flamin' Fang, Las Vegas, Classic, AKB, and Mike Gunner. Now, I have since kind of changed a bit, and I'm doing the top 5 in the entire game. Now, unfortunately, like, everybody kind of knows Las Vegas. Las Vegas is kind of super popular in this game. He has the Golden Globe and kind of whatnot, but he's actually not in the top 5. It was really surprising, and I want to try to get an interview with them. But I bring it up because I hope that people understand why you may see 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 videos talking about mega whales, because there is such a difference in a mega whale, a whale, and a dolphin. So I have another video coming out really soon that's just going to break that down, because it changes per the state you're in. But the one thing that doesn't change, I don't care where the hell you go, is mega whales. They are mega whales regardless of the state they're in, because their power is, in the top 5 of the entire game. Whales and dolphins, that changes per the kind of the state you're in, and we are absolutely going to explain that. But their power is just unheard of. They, their globes, their charms, so I'm hoping I can get an interview with one of them, even if it's just typing and I can read it in the video. And I want to get some screenshots, because I'm working on like my heroes, my top 3. I want to get red gear, and I want to get them all to 100, and I'm working slowly at that. Can you imagine 6 marches that you send out, and they all have red gear, and they all have 100 level red gear? Your chief gear is, maxed out red T4. Your charms are, are whatever, like 16, I think is the max right now. And you have it all. It's insane. So that's why we discuss mega whales. And that's why in that kind of week or 2 week period, we did a video on mega whales. So I did one just talking about mega whales, and then I did another one about how do mega whales react, or do they win the Dragon Tyrant, was pretty much the main thing. So yeah, that's enough for videos for the week. Let's kind of get caught up on what we have going on here at GSO WOS. We are working on getting a Patreon, membership set up. I want to do it cheap, something that's like $3 a month. We are working on a little original series of the heroes in Whiteout Survival when they were children. So it's going to be, some animation, mainly still pictures, and really fun audio. And I want to do like early releases of that in Patreon. I want my Patreons to be able to join our Discord server, because I will be on Discord in a private place when I'm doing podcasts. So they can jump on, they can join, say hi, and be part of the podcast. That would be kind of cool. There's different things that we're putting into the Patreon to make it kind of worth your support, because supporting us is incredible. We have rebranded a bit our GSO Game Time, because that was kind of all over the board. Is it about COD? Is it not? Is it this? I don't know. It was all over the board. So now it's more like game reviews and documentaries about gaming. And we're going to get some content pumping over there, which we're hoping for, right? That would be great. We did a little rebranding on our X or Twitter page that we have, because GSO, we have GSO Game Time, we have GSO WOS, there's going to be like a GSO FPS, so it's just first-person shooters, and we want one X for kind of all of them. So we made it GSO Gaming Nation, and it's all things about the GSO kind of universe. So we got that together. Obviously working on the podcast, getting it's now on all platforms. So it's on Spotify. Let me make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify. It's on iHeartRadio, Overcast, which I don't know what that was, but it's the platform that we use, the Buzzsprout, the Castro, I think it is, Castbox, and Good Pods. So we got it out there in a few places. We want to definitely try to get these out, once a week, once every 2 weeks, at longest. And it's, just time for us to kind of slow down, right? When I'm doing those videos, I got to be kind of on 10 while I'm doing them, Hey guys, what's going on? This is Pooh Bear from GSO WOS. We are going to put together this blah, blah, blah. And here I can just kick back. We can talk. We can relax. We can give some shout outs, which I want to say, hey, Ronan, the thing about a Roni, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Demi, I hope you're having a wonderful day. To my GSO original people like Demi and Blindside and Duck and Huck and R.I.P. Chucky, who is one of the nicest, sweetest, wisest old men I've ever been around that played this game, but he has went to join the Lord. And yeah, I just think that we have such a really cool opportunity in this game for meeting people, connecting with people, some good, some bad. I mean, I've come across some bad apples, of course, and and then watching kind of these whales. Our state in 1461, we have whales. Do not get it wrong. I mean, I can, off the top of my head, I can think of 4. I think there's 6 or 7 of them. And again, thank God for the translator in the game. So I'm able to talk with them because we have Turkish, we have English, we have Arabic. I think one is Asian of some sort, but again, thank God that we can translate and communicate and get to know each other. But here we are. We're at the end of episode 2. Thank you so much if you spent time with me today. I hope that the video clip for the bear trap wasn't too long. Please leave a comment, of course, if you agree or disagree with some of the stuff that you heard. I would love to know. I hope you do follow us on YouTube. We can use the help. We are 70, I don't know what it was, 74 subscribers right now. Again, it's a brand new channel. We're trying to grow. As soon as we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to do a crystal frost star, giveaway. And I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be really fun. But yeah, more information to come on all the stuff we're working on or I'm working on. And I just hope that we have a long relationship. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you're in the car, drive safe. If you're at work, don't let them know you're listening to me, but always continue to listen to me. Yeah, and wherever you're watching, wherever you're listening, thank you very much. Without you, there's no me. So you guys are just amazing. I want you to enjoy the rest of your day, your week. Enjoy your family outside of this crazy game. Go have fun, go fishing, go do bowling, do whatever you kind of love to do. But obviously always come back, because the game is fun. The community is fun. But that's about it. I ran my mouth for a really long time. So thank you very much. Like we say, Pooh Bear out.